I'm Barney! Shh, don't tell your parents. A Barney Theory by Alex Bale. Here we go, man. The theory, Alex Bale, Barney and the Backyard Gang. Bruh. I ain't gonna count. Y'all making my childhood about to be ruined, bro. Barney, my childhood about to be ruined, bro, low-key.
Barney is a dinosaur that comes from our imagination. This is what we are told in the intro for every episode of Barney.
Barney is a dinosaur.
This song.
He is just a normal plush toy dinosaur that a group of kids imagine as this big, talking, magical creature that takes them on crazy, make-believe adventures and teaches them life lessons along the way, before turning back into a toy and giving us one final wink at the end of every episode. It's a very wholesome part of our collective childhood. But of course, if I'm talking about it, then you know that I have once again started to overthink a show that was made for little babies. And that's because there's another line in the intro of this show that's...
Man, Alex Bale, you trying to take away our childhood one video at a time, ain't you, dog?
Always
for real.
Kind of bothered me.
What? Secret.
But Mom has never seen him cause she doesn't know our secret. What exactly does this mean? What secret? Well, if you look back at the early episodes of Barney and the Backyard Gang, you'll see that Barney's existence was actually a massive secret that the kids kept from their parents.
Would you all like to go right now? Yes! Your mom will hear us.
Tina!
And just in time, your mom's coming. Gotta go.
Barney! Mommy's coming!
And they never explain why. They even go as far as to physically hide Barney when parents come into the room. Which is strange.
Barney's too big to hide.
Barney is just an imaginary friend like we've been told, then why bother hiding him? And it's not like the fact that they have an imaginary dinosaur friend is the secret, because the kids are more than willing to tell their parents about Barney.
Who are you talking to? Oh, just one of our make-believe friends. We call him Barney. He's our dinosaur.
Well, Barney must be a very good friend.
So, what exactly is this secret that they're keeping from their parents? Why do they need to physically hide Barney? What do these kids think will happen if their parents see their imaginary friend? Well, this all takes on a whole new meaning when we look at the episode A Day at the Beach with Barney. In this episode, the kids want to go to the beach, but Michael and Amy's dad is busy working, so they can't.
That was Daddy on the phone, and he's got to work this weekend, so we're not going to be able to go to the beach.
Man,
so
a
instead,
beach
they use their
is
imagination
the best part
to
of my
make Barney show up,
childhood,
and he
for
takes
real.
them on a fun imaginary beach adventure for the day.
Close your eyes and pretend real hard, and I'll take you on a make-believe trip to the beach.
But there's something that happens at the end of this episode, after the kids return home, that will forever change the way you view Barney.
Oh, really? What's up?
We want the beach. We want the beach.
What?
Where did they get the sand?
The kids brought back a bucket full of sand. They actually did go to the beach. This make-believe adventure actually happened, which means Barney is not imaginary. He is
Real.
And the implications of this are kind of disturbing. There is a large dinosaur man who regularly visits these kids and takes them away from their homes without their parents' knowledge or consent, and he's convinced them to lie to their parents about him and physically hide him inside of their home, because obviously any parent would be horrified if they came across this massive intruder who routinely kidnaps their children.
Would you all like to go right now? Your mom will hear us.
I mean, just look at how confused and
Dang,
disturbed
man,
they
what
are
would
by
y'all
this.
do, man? What would y'all do? Parents that's out there, what would you do if you knew this giant purple dinosaur was taking your kids on adventures, man? What would you do? That's the question. You know, what would y'all do? I was thinking too, dang, they got the peanut butter and jam. They must be imagination. That's all we had, bro, in the hood. Peanut butter and jelly or bologna sandwiches. For real, dog. But hey, I'll have to crash out, dog. I'm sorry, Barney. I will have to crash out, dog. You're a grown man around my kids? Yeah, I will have to crash out.
Bucket of sand. This is not an implication that I am making up. This is something that the show kind of directly tells us.
She holding the star. She looks so surprised.
Barney later has a song about stranger danger that is just so hypocritical and hilarious in retrospect.
Never talk to strangers. That's very good advice.
Okay.
You just can't tell if they're good or bad, even though they may seem nice.
Okay.
Don't get in their car.
No.
Go back and tell a grown-up friend.
Don't
Bro, it's
talk
like
to
nostalgia,
strangers,
bro. Any
and
Barney
unless
is
it's
like
me, Barney.
nostalgia.
In that case, it's fine. Don't tell your parents about me. You can get inside of my Barney mobile. That's totally fine. That's different. Literally, the logo for Barney and Friends is a silhouette of Barney leading a bunch of children away from their homes. This is so weird and creepy once you realize that Barney is a secret that they kept from the parents.
Your mom will hear us.
And we've only scratched the surface of what's really going on with this purple dinosaur. So stick with me, because together we're going to truly uncover Barney's secret. After a quick word from our sponsor.
Okay.
Oh no! I did in the car accident again!
Alex Bale with these little sponsors, bro.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hi, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Alex Bale of
Bruh.
YouTube. Can I have my...
If I see Alex Bale in a Barney outfit in this episode, that's gonna be crazy,
Did
bro.
you know your injury could be worth millions of dollars?
Bro, but he
Morgan
got some
is the
classic
biggest injury
sponsors,
law
bro.
firm in America.
I
The
just couldn't
insurance
go
companies
past, bro.
tried
He
to
got some of the
lowball
best
me,
sponsors,
but Morgan
bro.
& Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into all this
They got my
money.
mans in a
It's almost a good thing
chokehold.
that I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me?
You never owe us legal fees unless we're successful.
They're completely free unless I win? Wait a second, I don't know how to hire a lawyer. That sounds too hard. I'm just a little baby, I don't know how to do that. It's actually super easy, idiot. You can just go to their website.
Hey, you
and
won't
in a
call
couple
everybody an
clicks, You
idiot.
can find out if you have a case. You can literally do it from your smartphone, dummy. And
Dang,
remember, there's
everybody a
only
dummy?
one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, alright. It's Morgan. There's two of them though. Wait, what? You
Which
can start
Morgan
your claim
is it?
today by going to forthepeople.com/Alex. The link is also in the description, or you could scan the QR code with your phone camera. Unless you're watching this on your phone, in that case you'll have to use the link in the description.
Bro, you can't skip an Alex Bale ad, bro. You just can't.
What exactly is Barney? Because yes, he does seem to have a real physical effect on the world, but he's also just an ordinary looking toy that only comes to life if the children imagine him. So how is Barney both real and imaginary?
I know.
Well, the intro of the show never actually says that Barney is an imaginary dinosaur.
Okay.
It specifically uses the words, a dinosaur from our imagination.
Okay.
He is a dinosaur from our imagination.
Nation.
As in, Barney is a real dinosaur that can interact with the world and be seen by anyone, but he can only be manifested from the power of children's imaginations. It's like he's some kind of supernatural mental parasite that feeds off of perception and belief. It's like he's a cognitohazard from the SCP
No,
Foundation.
you didn't.
Okay, but then what does Barney want? Why is he secretly taking these kids on these adventures and teaching them things? Well, the main thing that Barney asks these children to do in pretty much every episode is to use their imagination.
Use your imagination.
Use our imaginations.
Which makes
Right,
sense because as
the
we
way
know,
he said,
Barney
hold on, the way, I don't remember him sounding like that, bro. Why he sound like some, I don't know, bro, some Asian dude from like one of them video games.
On these adventures and teaching them things. Well, the main thing that Barney asks these children to do in pretty much every episode is to use their imagination.
Use your imagination.
Listen.
Use our imaginations.
Use our
Which makes
imaginations.
sense because, as we know, Barney needs imagination to exist. But something really interesting starts to happen as the series progresses and more kids start to believe in Barney.
What? Who are you? This is our friend Barney. He's a dinosaur, and he loves kids.
Hi, Derek. I'm glad to meet you.
We're all members of Barney's Backyard Gang, and we'd like you to be a member too.
By episode 4 and 5 of the original series, after Barney has already been introduced to a few new kids, he suddenly gains the ability to magically bring children from their homes to him completely on his own without any warning.
Let me get the rest of the backyard gang here before I explain. I'll bring
What?
them all over. Hi, everybody.
And this is something that the kids even acknowledge is weird and different.
I don't, bruh, I haven't watched Barney in so long, dog, so no, I don't remember all this.
You called us.
It's almost like Barney became more powerful because of the increase in children who believed in him. In episode 5, we also see Tina, a new neighborhood friend, now has her own Barney doll that she can use to summon Barney whenever she wants.
Thank you, Barney. I can't go to sleep without Barney.
You're right. Barney is special.
And we know it's a new one because it has a slightly different design, and the intro still says that the original Barney doll still lives with Michael and Amy.
Okay. Hey, so it's two different
It's
Barneys?
clear that Barney's influence and power is growing, and it continues to grow every time they introduce Barney to more and more susceptible children. And this all culminates into the point of no return for this franchise. Barney's first ever live musical concert.
Okay. They had a concert for Barney? What? Bruh, that's a packed house. When did this go on? Hey, Barney
This
jumping
is when
up
Barney
and down.
spreads from just a couple backyard friends into a massive sensation with tons of new children and even parents now believing in him. It seems by this point, Barney has become so powerful that his existence being known by parents is no longer an issue. Now, he is simply an unstoppable force that no one can deny. And also, we know this concert episode is canon to the lore of the Barney TV show because the kids later mention it in future episodes.
Hey, let's do that song we did in our concert.
This concert represents the moment when Barney's influence reaches a completely new level. We see tons of children, all with their own Barney dolls that they will later bring back to their homes to continue spreading this infection. And it should be no surprise that this concert is also the very first time that the dinosaur himself multiplies.
Let's plan a big surprise for the backyard gang. I'll use my magic and zap!
And this growth only continues exponentially as the years go on and we get more and more Barney shows and movies. Like a virus, Barney continues to multiply into more dinosaur characters. He is now able to fully reveal himself to any parent without any repercussions. The line about keeping him a secret is even removed from the intro. And instead of requiring a large group of children focusing intently for a long time to summon him, now Barney can almost instantly appear.
Barney, what do you think our last book should be? Barney!
And
what
Barney,
did he do, man? He did some type of magic trick on the parents, you know, goddamn want to love Barney now, this imaginary man, maybe because it's the other multipliers that he has. What's their character names, okay? What's the character counterparts for the fake Barney creatures? Y'all let me know in the comment section, man.
He's also reached the point where even if someone doesn't like or believe in him, they can't get rid of him.
Okay, Barney. You're really here because of my imagination and you're about to disappear.
Cody!
What?
I do not believe in you.
It's okay, Cody.
Oh!
I believe in you.
And all of this leads us
Bruh,
to the
you
Barney
too close,
franchise's
Barney.
most recent and controversial development, the 2024 animated show Barney's
World, okay.
Meet Barney, the singing and dancing
What?
purple
I ain't
dinosaur.
see this. I ain't see
In an
this.
all-new animated series.
With a little magical help, the possibilities are endless.
Get ready to explore an incredible
Bro,
new
with the
world.
buzz
This
cut.
is a reboot of the Barney TV show, and a lot of people weren't really fans of the
Why they got the fat boy with the buzz cut? And he got the black dude fat, bruh. Like he the little Twinkie spokesman. You know what I'm saying? Low key, I know I'm fat, but dang, why you gotta make the brother fat in here, bro? With the buzz cut. You know what I'm saying? He looked like the character from Hey Arnold, low key, bruh. Gerald. You know what I'm saying? No cap. This a fat version of Gerald. Dog, that's tough. Barney the dinosaur redesign has the internet roaring. He loves you, but do you love him? Nah, dog. Nah.
animated redesign they did for Barney.
But dang, y'all did my man dirty though, bro.
With a little magical help, the possibilities
They got Gerald in here.
Explore
Gerald.
an incredible new world.
This is a reboot of the Barney TV show, and a lot of people weren't really fans of the animated redesign they did for Barney.
Hey, friends!
It more or less follows the same formula, except with one very notable difference. In this version of the show, for the first time ever, Barney is never shown in his toy form. He is now always just a large magical talking dinosaur, and unlike all the previous episodes, now he never disappears at the end.
I love you.
In this series, Barney can even fly and transform the world in ways he never could before. So maybe this latest entry into the Barney franchise is showing us Barney at his absolute most powerful, where he is no longer bound by a toy or the limitations of children's imaginations. And the smoking gun to prove this is once again in the show's intro, in the very specific way they introduce Barney.
Okay.
With your favorite purple dinosaur.
In Barney's world with your favorite purple dinosaur. For the first time ever, the intro no longer describes Barney as a dinosaur that comes from our imagination.
Barney is a dinosaur
from our imagination.
In Barney's world. With your favorite purple dinosaur.
Now, he simply just exists on his own, because at this point, Barney has become such a global sensation that he has gained total dominion over our world, and has completely reshaped it into his image.
Okay. Dang!
Maybe this isn't just an animated reboot of the Barney franchise. What if Barney literally transformed the world into this imaginary cartoon redesign, and what we are seeing here truly is Barney's world?
What? Okay. So this is Barney's world now. You know, he owned the world, you feel me? Then it was the imagination. So now everything, is this kind of specific to what Barney thinks in his head? You know, so Barney was planning this the whole time to basically get the parents on his side. So eventually, man, the whole world is like under hypnosis, or he created this under his brain, under his mind to create his world, bro. This is crazy because you seen Gerald even change size. You know, he a little kid. How did Gerald get big like that? If y'all seen this version, and this is from Cartoon Network and HBO Max, I never seen it, but right now it makes me want to go back and look at it.
And that is where the Purple Dinosaur story ends. At least for now, until we get that A24 Barney movie that's in the works, apparently. Yes, that's a real thing that's happening. But we're still left with one final unanswered question. where did Barney originally come from? I mean, maybe this is just a world where anything that children imagine can come to life. Maybe there's nothing particularly special about Barney the purple dinosaur, and there could have just as easily been a blue giraffe that took over the world.
A blue giraffe!
But remember, back in the very first episode of Barney and the Backyard Gang, before we ever saw Barney imagined into real life, there already was an existing toy dinosaur in Michael and Amy's home, and we never actually found out where it originally came from.
Oh, Michael, look what I found!
Barney the dinosaur! How'd he get in there?
They find him inside of an old box in their garage, and it seems like they're already familiar with him, but they don't know how he got in there.
How'd he get in there?
Well, I believe the answer to this question can be found hidden in the 1998 theatrical movie Barney's Great Adventure.
I've never seen it.
Just a warning, this movie has some kind of unsettling implications for this franchise.
Oh, Baby Bop and BJ.
Okay, that's Baby Bop. Baby Bop.
Every young child has been waiting for.
Let's go!
Barney's Great Adventure, the movie.
Lots of fun.
In this movie, Barney and a couple of new kids discover a shooting star has landed in their grandparents' barn.
Okay, so that's the same barn that they was in?
It looks like some sort of egg.
The star turns out to be a mysterious egg that they learn is actually an alien species called dream makers.
There's a dream maker inside. Every 1,000 years or so, an egg falls from the skies. A visitor from days gone by who has a gift to share for boys and girls around the world, for children
everywhere.
Barney and the kids go on an epic adventure to try and return the egg back to where it first landed, and in the end, they are successful, and it hatches into this weird little alien koala thing who can show kids their dreams.
Hey, what are you doing? Look, it's me.
So that's the dream maker's gift, to let you see your own dreams.
It's just sort of a generic throwaway Barney adventure. These kids.
Oh no, bro, that's kind of cool though, bro. What if you could see your own dream from that koala bear? You know what I'm saying? It would make a lot of people not mess up on what they supposed to be. Cause sometimes, bro, I'd be like, man, what was I supposed to be in life? Was I supposed to be a football player? Because people say I'm fat, and maybe, you know what I'm saying, every fat person in the world they think could be a football player or an eater. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Dream Maker never really get mentioned again. But despite that, I believe that it is heavily implied in this movie that Barney the dinosaur is actually the same species as the Dream Maker. Yes, I am going to be claiming that Barney
you gotta
alien.
show me on
this
that.
This isn't something that's ever
alien?
stated in the movie, and I can't even find anyone online who's ever come to this conclusion, but I'm pretty damn sure that this is actually an intentional secret left by the filmmakers. I don't know what else this evidence could mean. So, first off, obviously, the Dream Maker looks a lot like Barney in his plush toy form.
It does. Oh!
But there's also the fact that the Dream Maker's gift is to show people their dreams.
Right.
Is this your dream?
Yes.
Does it show Barney's dream?
We are.
AKA, it allows children to bring what they imagine to life and have it be seen by others, which is exactly what Barney has always done.
My school friends and I have so much fun here. I wish they were here right now.
Use your imagination.
And this would also explain why Barney has always needed children to exist in his big talking Barney form.
The dream maker who has a gift to share for boys and girls around the world, for children
everywhere.
The dream maker is also described as a visitor from days gone by.
A visitor from days gone by.
And of course, Barney takes on the appearance of a dinosaur, which is a creature that lived on Earth millions of years ago, aka a creature from days gone by. And when speculating about what the egg could be, Barney even says,
maybe it's a dinosaur like me.
But I think the most telling moment in this movie is Barney's initial reaction to the shooting star.
You could start by wishing on a star.
As if. Stars are only glowing balls of gas a jillion miles from here.
Oh, but I think there's a very special wishing star in the sky tonight. Right?
Oh, so he already knew about it. He already knew about
Barney
that star.
Clearly knew about the star before it started falling. And then, when he's later asked whether he's ever seen an egg like this before, listen closely to how he responds.
Barney, have you ever seen an egg like this?
Well, to tell you the truth, I,
Hey, maybe your grandma.
He don't want to say it. He don't want to say it. He don't want to say it. He don't want to say it at all. Dang, he know it this whole time, but do not want to say it. Man. Anytime somebody do that, bro, you don't need a lie detector to prove that they're telling a lie at all, bro. He don't want to say it. That's crazy. He don't even want to say it at all. You know it. You know it. Or maybe could that be one of his kids? I mean, it is an egg. You know, maybe he could have been like, yo, drop my kids off at this time and date, or drop my kid off at this time and date. You said they look alike in plush form. We don't know what this character looks like in the form of Barney. So, yeah.
When he's later asked whether he's ever seen an egg like this before, listen closely to how he responds.
Barney, have you ever seen an egg like this?
Well, to tell you the truth, I,
Hey, maybe your grandma will know. Let's go ask her.
Oh, okay.
Barney was clearly about to tell them something before he was cut off. He was about to nervously tell them the truth, but then we never get to hear it.
Well, to tell you the
truth. Dang, why did they even leave?
Hey, maybe your grandma will know.
Doesn't it sound like he was about to reveal some
Bruh,
crazy
he was about to say something.
And this moment never gets paid off.
He was
later
for
in
sure
the movie.
about to say something.
I think that Barney was about to tell them that he has seen an egg like this before, because he too came from an egg that fell from the sky, because Barney is actually an alien dream maker. And if you still don't believe me, then take a look at the final shot of this movie.
Okay.
Barney, this is a...
What?
The Dream Maker and the Barney toy are sitting...
they related. They gotta be related. They gotta be related. I'm telling you, bro, they are related. I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? They from the same planet and everything, dog. They from the same planet. No cap. Koala bear looking thing. I think I had one of them bears like that or whatever that was.
Side by side, very much emphasizing how extremely similar they are. And then they both have their own versions of the iconic Barney wink. Barney is an alien. This feels genuinely intentional. And this little wink ending has a very unsettling implication for the entire Barney franchise. Literally every episode of this show ends with the Barney toy doing a final wink or twinkle. And now we realize the true meaning of this is that the Barney toy was never actually a toy. He has always been a living, breathing alien who just pretended to be an inanimate object to trick people into letting him into their homes where he can slowly feed off of children's imaginations like a parasite.
To gain the trust too of the parents. He had to gain the trust of the parents too, bro.
Were they surprised to find the Barney toy in a specific box in the first episode?
Oh, Michael, look what I found! Barney the dinosaur! How did he get in there?
Because Barney has never been a toy. He has always been able to move on his own. He went into that box because he knew they would find him there. Every time he is just sitting there in the background of a scene, he is actually secretly watching them. This is Barney's true secret, and it is something that he has been telling us over and over again at the end of every
with the solid wink. Ain't no way, boy, ain't no way. The wink. You got me with that, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. That wink. Oh. all scared of Barney now, dog. I ain't
Okay,
gonna lie.
well, that's there you go. Bye.
Never talk to strangers.
Okay.
That's very good advice.
Okay. Hey, hey. There we go, man. I ain't gonna lie, I always get excited with Alex Bale videos. Another banger, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think. So, there we have it, man. Barney is actually an alien, bro. That's why I knew something was off. You know, I did watch Barney as a kid, but I didn't know all these secrets. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know all these secrets of Barney, you know, and they got an active movie going on. Excuse me? You know, so, hey, I might got to even see that new Barney movie just to see what the heck is going on. But the last theory, when you communicated and said that Barney is actually an alien, man, that makes sense. When you had the koala bear that landed in that egg, and the koala bear could actually show you the dreams, but it's like Barney can help you to spark that imagination to be able to get to that particular dream. You know what I'm saying? Because in life, period, bro, you got to imagine something. It's not a dream if it's not crazy. You know, whether you want to be a basketball player, football player, whatever your dream emphasizes, unless it's crazy to a point where somebody say they can't believe it, then it's not a dream to begin with. So a dream starts with imagination, and then it starts with showing you that vision from that imagination that you may have, but it's particularly the dream, something that you want to do. So, I mean, this was an interesting video. Shout out to Alex Bale again, the GOAT, man. I can't wait to see what you got in 2026. Take a look at my previous theories right here. They're going to pop up, man. We just did a video on, just take a look at it, man. Take a look at all my theories, man. We did one on Teletubbies. It will pop up on the screen. We also did a video on, you know, is Gamma Jack. That's right here, man. Y'all hit the like, hit the sub, man. We out. Gang.